We're rolling.
Welcome to Animal Nonsense. I'm Jess.
I'm David. It's really hot.
I feel like I need to sploot.
We have received feedback on the word sploot. And not only did people find the word charming, they've also taken the opportunity to sploot themselves because there is a heat wave.
And why not? I have a little update for you on the stick insects. And if listeners recall, we did an episode a few weeks ago, didn't we, of you meeting my sticky friends. Stickless, the big stick insect, is now fully grown. So she's got some beautiful red armpits. And she has, in fact, laid some eggs.
Oh, enormous congratulations.
I know. My daughter was like, what's that in the cage? But yeah, she's laid about 10 eggs. And they're round with a little white dot on them. And did
you have to get the midwife round for the birth?
Apparently, with stick insects, it's very easy to go from like 5 to 500 very quickly if you have like a layer of substrate on the bottom, because the eggs just kind of drop in there. You can't really get rid of them, and you don't change the substrate every week, so they just accumulate and then you end up with loads. So what I've done, ours have just like kitchen paper on the bottom, so you can just change it easily. But I've got the eggs, I've put them in a tiny dish of substrate. You need to sort of mist them a bit to keep them moist, but not too moist. So we'll see if in a few weeks we have some baby stick insects. Hopefully.
Might we be able to record an episode once they're there so we can have the baby stick insects on the podcast?
Yes. I have a reach out, but it's from one of my children. Why do wombats poo cubes?
The shape of the excrement is a cube shape.
Is cube shaped. It's like a Minecraft poo. Doesn't exist anywhere else in nature. There's a biological reason. And
they have like a square sphincter.
Well, no, they don't. They have a round sphincter. But God, I never thought I'd say that word on air. They can poo up to 100 times in one night.
So is it so they can like build houses with it?
Like
bricks?
In Minecraft. No, but the poo does serve a function in that they're very territorial, and so they leave the poos as a way of marking their territory. It's almost like scent marking. Because the poo is cube shaped, it has like a biological function of they will poo on top of rocks and things to mark out their territories. And if they were round, they would just roll off. So they have evolved this very unique skill of doing cube shaped poos.
Wouldn't it have been really interesting to have been there on the first time a wombat did it?
Yeah.
Right, you want to see, hey, gather around, you want to see what I've got here. You know, yours is, look, Frank, he just did one, rolled straight into the, look at me. One happened by accident and it fulfilled that function. And then they were straining away trying to recreate it, and now it's just commonplace.
Well, I guess this is evolution, isn't it? So there's kind of like a genetic mutation that serves a purpose, and the animals that have that particular mutation do very well, and then they will breed lots because they're successful and pass on that gene to their offspring, and that's how species evolve, isn't it?
And just to clarify,
yes,
it emerges cube-shaped.
It emerges
They
cube-shaped.
don't like pat it into a cube.
The intestines sort of do, because imagine the large intestine as a tube, and it has alternating sections where it's very, very stretchy and elastic, and alternating sections where it's not stretchy at all. And then as the waste gets passed through, it kind of gets formed into these cube shapes. You know how much I enjoy a collective noun. So I thought I would just run you through some of my favourite collective nouns. Alligators is something that goes on water.
Is it like a snap of alligators?
No, but it's a raft.
Oh, I like a raft of alligators.
Cool, isn't it? But also quite a terrifying visual.
Yeah, they get a bad rap in Peter Pan.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Is it once swallowed a clock?
Like the quintessential evil crocodile, isn't he?
Isn't that a wonderful theatrical device? The crocodile swallowed a clock, so you know when it's coming.
Yeah. Butterflies. A kaleidoscope of butterflies. This is a very Halloween-y one. Bats.
An enclave?
No, think Halloween-y, which is...
A coven?
No, close. It's a cauldron. Crows.
A malevolence of crows.
No, but that's brilliant. It's a murder of crows.
Do you reckon that's why on Traitors, Claudia Winkleman always has a crow?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Because every episode someone's being murdered.
Oh, yes. Yeah, probably. Well, also because they are carrion crows, aren't they? They feed on dead things. They are just associated with death, aren't they? Ducks. A paddling of ducks.
Oh.
Eagles, a convocation of eagles. Elephants, we have a parade of elephants. Which makes me think of, do you remember that scene in the Jungle Book where the elephants are all going past?
That's right, and the
They go up, 2, 3, 4.
A parade of
2, 3, 4.
A parade, that's marvellous.
Yes. Oh, a flamingo. Something that's very fabulous and colourful is, and it begins with an F, a flamboyance of flamingos.
No, flamboyance of flamingos.
They're that fabulous, yeah. Giraffes, a tower of giraffes. Do you remember when you were a kid, you used to have those stacking games where you'd get like lots of little figures, but you have to try and build them up as tall as you possibly can? I'm sure there's one with giraffes. Hippos have several names. There's a crash of hippos, which I think is also the same for rhinos, actually. A thunder, or my particular favourite, a bloat of hippos. Oh, hyenas.
Is it like a gaggle or a cackle or something?
Yes, it is. It's a cackle of hyenas. Good knowledge.
Yeah, a lot of them are noise-based.
Iguanas is a mess of iguanas, which I can imagine, because I can imagine like a massive group of iguanas is quite stinky and
yeah, if you
disgusting.
have, as I understand it, if you keep like iguanas or whatever as pets, there's a lot of wiping.
Jaguars.
Like a dash of jaguars or?
No, it is a shadow of jaguars.
Because you really wouldn't know one was coming.
No. Kangaroos, a mob of kangaroos, or sometimes a troop, but I think a mob is more accurate because especially the big males, they do look a bit thuggish.
No, they do. They always look like...
jacked up, really hench.
You know, on the news sometimes, you'll have like a local news story and they'll go to like a nearby boxing club.
Yeah.
And you'll have like a promoter and he was like, right, look, we get the young lads in, we teach them how to respect themselves, respect other people, and now they're not out on the street causing bother no more. If you turned on and you had kangaroos en masse, I would really believe it.
You would. They're so weirdly muscular. It's like they're hitting all their protein goals. They're getting their workouts in.
Really toned, a
really
kangaroo.
Toned, yeah. Right. Leopards. A leap of leopards. A group of tigers is called an ambush of tigers. But weirdly, tigers are solitary creatures and solitary hunters. So firstly, I mean, I don't know why you really need a collective noun, but also ambush to me implies, I suppose not necessarily, but it implies like, do you know, like a group of them hunting, doesn't it? A conspiracy of lemurs.
And that you can kind of see because when you do see lemurs, they do look like they're plotting something.
They do, don't they?
They look like, you know...
shifty, yeah.
Like a prisoner of war film and they're just mapping out how they're going to escape.
Lizards is a lounge of lizards, which I guess is where we get the phrase lizard lounge.
Lizards, yeah.
Yeah. Moles. This is interesting because moles are a very industrious creature. It's actually also the name of a political party.
Oh, a political party. I was going to say, when you said they're industrious, is it like a shift of moles?
A shift of moles. Just off to work with their little pickaxes.
Yeah.
No.
Is it a labour of moles?
It is a labour of moles. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
It's nice. Mice. It's a...
horror. A nightmare of mice.
A mischief of mice.
Oh, there's nothing like an evil of mice would be much more appropriate.
Owls. It's something sort of governmental.
Oh, it's like an order of owls or something?
Close.
Like a corporation of owls?
Yeah, no. It's a parliament.
A parliament of owls?
Parliament of owls.
to the best of my knowledge, no children's author has ever done like
No.
owls in Parliament. That's lovely.
It's lovely. I think owls always have such a serious expression, don't they?
Yeah, they're often like depicted as like the teacher or like an elder or something.
So I think it's the shape of like the beak and stuff makes them look
a bit more severe.
Quite severe.
Well, you think of a duck as being a bit goofy.
Yeah.
You think of an owl as being a bit taciturn.
Pandas, an embarrassment. Pandas.
Oh, now they're not an embarrassment at all.
No, but you do wonder how they've come this far as a species. Porcupines, and I think this applies to hedgehogs as well.
Is it like a spike of porcupines?
No, close. A prickle of porcupines. A group of rays is known as a fever of rays, and a group of starfish is known as a galaxy of starfish. Seagulls. It's exactly what they do. It's a squabble of seagulls.
Really appropriate because like I have seen seagulls get really narked over a bit of pie.
Yes. Yeah.
I also saw one go into the co-op once.
Oh, I've seen this, and it like shoplifts like a sandwich or something, doesn't it? And just trots right back out. Oh, a group of sharks is a shiver.
Which is really evocative. Now, is that because a shiver, isn't that like to give someone the shiv? Like a shiv's like a small knife.
Is it?
Yeah, in Hebrew. So I don't know like if it's to do with the sharpness of their teeth.
Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah, probably.
I'm not sure because they live underwater. Like if I get out from the water, I might shiver, but they're not getting out.
Or is it like a shivering in fear? Because, I mean...
But what would they be shivering? Like, what would frighten
maybe it's
them?
you shivering because you've got like a massive fucking group of sharks coming towards you. I don't know. But the knife thing does make a lot of sense.
Or maybe, I see what you mean. So maybe the person who had to go down and research them and be like, go look at them sharks, we need a collective noun for them, got so frightened.
Yeah,
they just wrote down, like someone just wrote down shiver and then it ended up becoming it.
Skunks. Can you think of skunk? Again, it begins with an S. They
is
like
it a
their alliteration.
It is
a stench of skunks. Well done. The knot of toads. Vultures. Think funerals.
Or is it like a procession of vultures?
No, close.
March of vultures.
What do you do after a funeral?
Or a wake of vultures?
A wake of vultures.
Is that right?
Yeah. Sometimes called a committee, but a committee or a wake of vultures.
Committee.
Yeah. Right, looping back to wombats. Yaks. A cabinet of yaks. I feel cabinet more like in the political sense rather than like a literal cabinet filled with yak. Yeah. Finally, last but not least, we're going to end with zebras.
Is it like a stripe of zebras?
No, I mean, that is a very reasonable guess. It's actually a dazzle of zebras. Right, time for a good news roundup. Introduced in 2014, Spain's firefighting donkeys, also known as burros bomberos, do an excellent job of preventing wildfires by consuming dense, dry undergrowth that acts as natural fuel. Unlike ruminants, donkeys graze slowly but relentlessly, chewing the toughest scrub to clear continuous natural fire breaks. This steady clearing creates low fuel belts around vulnerable regions containing fires before they start. After decades of destruction, the world's mangrove forests, which store 5 times more carbon than land-based forests, shield coastlines from storms and act as nurseries for marine life, are staging an unexpected comeback, with the world gaining more mangroves than it loses for the first time in decades. And finally, France created 7 new biological reserves and expanded 2 existing ones. France aims to protect an additional 250,000 hectares of forest by 2030.
You've been listening to Animal Nonsense.